So I'd like to apologize in advance for my congested voice. I still have a little bit of a cold, but I wanted to run through a translation of this segment of the Aeneid so you could listen to it tonight. Um, just to remind you, we are in a situation where Aeneas and Achates are still cloaked by the cloud that Venus has put around them for protection, and they have shown up around Carthage and they have marveled at the construction around Carthage, and then they went into the Temple of Juno and saw all of the tapestries of the Trojan War. And then they watched as Dido walked in, and she was compared to the goddess Diana. And as Aeneas and Achates are still hidden, they're going to see the Trojans come in demanding or asking for hospitality and help. So the way this is translated here is when suddenly Aeneas sees that's an indirect statement, and then it's going to have one, two, three, four accusatives. So he sees that Antheia, Sergestes, Cloanthus, strong Cloanthus, and the others of the Trojans are approaching in a big crowd. And it's others of the Trojans and these guys whom the dark storm or whirlpool or whirlwind had scattered on the ocean, and whom the dark whirlwind had driven away deeply to other shores. So he's seeing these guys who had who'd been driven away in the ships. Remember, there were 20 ships originally. Only 7 made it to the Carthaginian shore. So he's seeing the other ones. They're arriving at Ketere, and these were the ones who had been driven far and wide across the ocean. And Ipse, Aeneas stands again. He was stupefied. So both Aeneas was stupefied, and at the same time, Achates was struck with both joy and fear. And this is that example of that polysyndeton. It's usually both quays. They were burning, they eager to join hands. So even though eagerly there is an adverb, awadi is a nominative plural adjective. Eager to join hands, they were burning. But the strange incognita, the unfamiliar situation, disturbs their minds or their spirits. So they hide and they observe or they wonder. They, cloaked in a hollow cloud, they wonder, and then we're going to go into 3 indirect questions. They wonder, what is the fortune for these men? This is a date of a possession, or what fortune these men suffered is what we would say. They wonder on what shore they, the Trojans, leave their fleet. So where have they left their fleet? And they wonder, quid here is a shortened form of cur, why they are coming. Why have they come to see Dido? For these men, these Trojan men, having been chosen from all the ships, they were coming, begging for help, and they were heading towards the temple with a loud ruckus.